I'm going to shock you with this video because all of us are growing up in Western society, or maybe we get a lot of people watching us from India and other countries where they speak English. But Western thought has come to the place where there's this amazing worship. I'm going to call it a worship of emotions. Emotions. We think of emotions, we're taught to think of emotions as so very important. I'm going to fill you in on something. Now, normally, most people would only get this if they took one of our courses, whether it's the men's course or the women's course. They're marriage help courses. They're amazing. And if your marriage is in trouble, you should visit our website and check out the courses. I also wrote a couple of books, Lessons for Happy Marriage and Breaking the Cycle, which are very helpful. We also have other courses for finding your soulmate, a dating course, pre-marriage for if you're getting married already, is very important for you, and even a counselor training course. And what I teach about emotions is going to really surprise you. And you may argue initially, you may go, no, that's not true. And I urge you to not just push it off the table, because what I'm about to tell you is the truth. You are not your mind. You have a mind. You're a soul. This is not a religious conversation. You're a soul. God created man in his image. Blah, blah, blah. His image is not fingers and toes. His image is love. Deepest, infinite love, joy, consciousness. This is the soul. We are a soul. We are, as God created us, a soul. We have a mind. In other words, the mind belongs to us. It's a possession. But because we have been taught that we are the mind, there was even this guy Descartes, he said, I think, therefore I am. Wrong. I am. Therefore I have a mind which thinks for me. It's my possession. It's my computer. It does my bidding. And I liked it. Of course, Descartes didn't have computers in those days, but we have them now. So I have a great analogy. You have a computer or you have a device and you get pop-ups. Maybe it says, emergency, your power is going down, whatever it is. You have pop-ups. These are your mind's emotions. In other words, what happens is this. So this is a little deep, but stay with me because you're going to realize this is pretty good stuff. So your mind is regulated by the drive to survive. We call it self-preservation. We all know about that. In fact, you know something is alive because it has this facet called self-preservation, which means that the mind's number one job, just like a politician, number one job is to protect you. And so anytime danger is perceived by the mind, bam, it pops up. And it has different warnings. Those are your emotional warnings. We need to start seeing those for what they are. Pop-ups. They're not the real deal. Now, it could be true, but usually they're exaggerated, just like the pop-ups on the computer. And so what happens is we worry about our emotional connection with our husband or with our wife. That's not the connection that you should be concerned with. You know that the word marriage means union. You already know that. It is the union between you and them as souls. There's nothing else like it. You have no idea how fortunate you are to be married to your soulmate. Well, the soul does not have emotions. The soul is love, pure love, pure joy. And you've had that experience when you're with them. That's the connection that you cultivate. That's the connection that you recognize, that you reinforce with thoughts in your mind. You see, you got to get your mind working for you, because if you fall victim to the emotions, you're a victim. You're a victim of the mind. You're no longer in control of your mind. It's like having a dog, and the dog takes you for a walk, dragging you down the road. You've seen people who have dogs and they're being pulled down the road. Or there's a cat and the dog takes off and the poor person's holding on to the leash as tight as they can, but they're running after the dog. The dog's in charge. And this is how most people are with their mind. We allow our minds to control us. And the emotion is that dog. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. But do this. I'm tricking you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Leave a comment. I want to hear your thoughts about what I've talked about now, please. And go to our website. There's so much there, so much that is free, and also so much that will be so helpful for you that are behind, where you have to pay for it. But that's okay. Nothing's really expensive here. I'm Paul Friedman. I am so glad you stopped by. God bless you. Have the best marriage on the planet. God bless you and take care. Hi, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. Been saving marriages since 2001. Now, what can we say about not giving up and not settling? These are two big deals that for your marriage, these are vital concepts. And they boil down to two things that we offer you. One are the books that we have. I have Lessons for a Happy Marriage, which is the first book that I wrote, and Breaking the Cycle. They're both great. Flip a coin as to which one you want. That's for not settling. Those books lay out for you exactly what marriage is all about. The guidelines, the intricacies, delves into communication, all the things about marriage that you need to know. And if your marriage is doing fine, but you just have this little problem here, this little problem there, but it's basically doing fine, don't settle. I promise you this, when you read one of these books, you're going to learn more about marriage than you even knew you didn't know, and it's going to change everything for the better. You will be so grateful that you took my advice and got one of those books. Now, the Don't Give Up, when I began, I was structuring, compiling all the marriage help that people need in order to save their marriage. I was a divorce mediator until 2001, and so I was fortunate that I was accessing a support group for those who were going to get a divorce called Second Saturday in San Diego, California. And so I was able to pull out of those sessions individuals, after I told them that I could help them save their marriage, who were beyond on the verge of getting a divorce. I'm going to say 95 to 98% of the people for whom I got a divorce shouldn't have, didn't need to, had they known what I now know. I took all of that knowledge and I put it into comprehensive courses, one for men and one for women. These courses, your course based on your gender, will bring you from the depth of the swamp that you find yourself in, out of that, into the light, and help you achieve a marriage you never even dreamed possible. That's a promise. Now, what if you're not even married? What if you're going to get married and you're just looking around for marriage advice? In that case, and I actually created this for some friends, we have a premarital course, which is amazing. You'll never have a problem in your marriage. Well, like nobody ever has a problem, but you won't have any killer problems You'll know how to be married to get the most out of your marriage. What if you're only dating? Then I have a course for you too. This one I actually created for my son, and it is a step-by-step process for you to attract your soulmate, and in the right way. I'm so glad that you found us. Please take advantage of that which we have to offer. We are here to serve you. I'm Paul Friedman. God bless you, and take care.